Hey, what's up, man? This is my first video. I'm just starting this YouTube channel basically to um, try to reach out to men to stand up. Basically, that's the name of the YouTube channel. Trying to get men to stand up and step out and do what they're called for. God's calling them. God's called me to do this. This was just something that I just started today, and I was just sitting here. I was watching the election results right after I got off my men's meeting group, and it just hit me. Hey, why don't you make a YouTube channel? You know, so here I am. That's what I'm doing. I'm not exactly what the direction is going to be or where it's going to go, but I know I'm just going to post a lot of what I'm thinking or what I'm feeling or what God's put on my heart. For the last several years now, He has um, just been pulling at me, whispering in my ear gently, and I just haven't really been listening. He's been sending me signs, just haven't really been paying attention to them. He's been just wanting me to, knock on the door so he can open it for me. And then, a couple weeks ago, I just went through something that just broke me down and just, I had no choice but to seek him. I had no choice, no option. That was the only way that I can get through the next day, the next hour, the next minute, was just to be able to latch on to him and have him guide me. Unfortunately, for a lot of us men, we hit that point before we start listening to God, before we start doing what it is that He wants us to do, and we shouldn't have to do that. But because one, we're stubborn, where we know what's best. Which we don't. God knows what's better for us than we know for ourselves. But we like to do everything on our own because we're men, right? We just want to just take the next step, do what we think is best. And most of the time, what we think is best is not the best way. It's usually the wrong way, especially, you know, for the married men. I'm sure you guys know what that's like too. How many times have you been wrong with your wife? And of course, men, we don't want to admit that, but we know we are. They know we are, but we can't even admit that. So I've realized that over just the past several years, um, just with God, putting stuff in my heart and calling on me, watching different videos, listening to different people on YouTube, different ministries. And this is kind of just a collaboration of all of those things that I've learned, all of those things that I'm still learning, because of what had gone on just a couple weeks ago, and I'm still going through it, and I don't know what the end result is gonna be. For sure, I know what God's telling me. He's telling me to have faith. He's telling me to um, only depend on Him, and that's what I have to do. I mean, there's no other way. He's the only way. So I hope that anyone that sees this video, comes across this video, just kind of feels where I'm coming from, feels a little bit of what's going on. Um, I will talk about some personal things. I will just put some stuff out there that God's put on my heart. I'm not a pastor. I'm not um, a church leader. I'm none of that. But that's not what God is forming us to be. He's not forming us to be those pastors. He's not forming us to do all of those things that we think we probably should be doing, or that we're not good enough, so we can't do those things. We're supposed to reach other people. We're supposed to show the people around us God's love and how He loves. Because the people that are lost, which most of us are, most men are lost, because we didn't have guidance, or we don't have guidance, or because we don't have God in our lives. So um, we need Him to guide us, and He wants us to just reach those people and give our testimony, and like I said earlier, just show His love through us, because that's how He reaches people. He uses us to bring people to him. So that's kind of what this is about. Um, I hope you guys have a good night. Here it is. It's still election night here in California, and it's about 9:30 or something like that. I don't know. I can't even see the clock, but um, I hope to get more support, get some feedback from you guys. Just let me know what you think.